Hey everybody, this is RRPG here, and as you can see, you see me right on camera. Now this is going to be the inauguration edition of a new series that I'm trying out, and it's sort of a spiritual successor to that of RRPG's 2 Cents. Now, I've been contemplating on what I should do with RRPG 2 Cents for quite a while, and honestly, most of the news stories I've been covering have been pretty about the same with the topics that I cover and some of the arguments that I bring up. So I'm trying something a little bit differently, where I'm going to be showing you a news story, and then I will give my quick and honest opinion about it. So it won't be as long as like 2 Cents videos or anything like that, but I think this will be a very good substitute nonetheless. But so without further ado, this is the month of March, and the day is March 7th, 2018, and welcome to RRPG's Side Quest. For today's news story today, we actually got an update on what Riku is going to look like through Kingdom Hearts 3. And as you all know, Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One sometime this year, but we don't have a concrete release date as of yet. So, but we do get to see what Riku will look like in the game, because there is a new Bring Arts Kai figure, or a Bring Arts figure of Riku that is available for pre-order in Japan at least. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at the picture and we'll actually see what he looks like. Now, as you can see, Riku, he kind of has a very similar appearance to that of Noctis Lucis Kylum from Final Fantasy 15. Everything from like the hair, the pants, probably the jacket, and even the gloves, and even the boots. Now, there are some subtle differences between him and Noctis in Final Fantasy 15, but, you know, let's just go ahead and take a look at what he looks like. Now, as you can see, he does have a coat with some very short sleeves. It's definitely a lot different than what Noctis wears, because Noctis, he does have, I wouldn't say heavy, but just that light coat that he wears with his normal attire. Riku also has that same appearance, but his sleeves are a lot shorter, and you can actually see that the gloves that he's wearing, they're biker gloves, you know, with the finger cutoffs, but they actually look more like what Cloud Strife's gloves look like in Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, without the cutoffs on his fingers, of course. But yeah, we got that to look at, and he's also got a white shirt, and he's also got blue or purple baggy pants, as well as some plaid on the trims at the bottom of his pants, and as well as a couple of side pockets. And we all know how much, you know, when it comes to Tetsuya Nomura's designs, how much he loves to put in those zippers and belts, and, you know, those baggy pants and those, you know, pouches and the pockets and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like from that, you know, from just looking at the base design. And you can even see that the boots, you know, they do bear a striking resemblance to that of what Noctis wore in Final Fantasy 15, but they do look a bit different from what you can see. And, but the other interesting thing about his design is that Riku actually wields a Keyblade in this game that's quite different from what he wielded in both Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, and as well as Dream Drop Distance. And as you can see, the Keyblade actually bears a strong resemblance to that of the Fenrir Keyblade that was in Kingdom Hearts 2, which was based on Cloud's motorcycle. It's supposed to be like the ignition to his motorcycle that he used in Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, but the Keyblade is shaped like a car key. So this Keyblade that Riku has, it's pretty much almost very identical without the wraps around the Keyblade, pretty much what Cloud had both on his Buster Sword and Fusion Sword in both Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 respectively. So it's unbandaged from what Riku's Keyblade is showing. It also has somewhat of a matte finish on the handle of the Keyblade. So it's not exactly an entire replica of what the Fenrir Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts 2 looked like, but, you know, it's somewhat very close. And you can actually see the hair is quite a lot different. It's very similar to that of the hair from what Riku had in Dream Drop Distance, since he does short a much shorter look in terms of his hair. He doesn't have the, you know, the shoulder or medium length hair that he had in both Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, which they first introduced his shorter hair in Dream Drop Distance. But now the hair looks even shorter, and definitely does give that vibe of that, you know, more of that vibe that he does look like Noctis Lucis Kylum from Final Fantasy 15. And I'm not sure what the keychain at the bottom of the Keyblade is supposed to represent. If I had to guess, it does look like it's the symbol for Mickey Mouse, you know, with the ears and the head. I think that's what that Keyblade is supposed to be, but I could be highly mistaken. But yeah, this is what Riku's design in Kingdom Hearts 3 looks like. I mean, we didn't really know that much about what Riku looked like from the last trailer that we got, but now we actually do get a good look at what he looks like and what he's going to look like throughout the rest of the game, so that's going to be very interesting to see. And also, you can actually see the hoodie on the back of the jacket too. I forgot to make a mention of that as well. And as well as some plaid on the bottom part, like around his jacket and that kind of stuff. But yeah, other than that, that's what he looks like. So I think it's a really awesome design, if you ask me. And you know, like I said, I can't wait to see him in full motion in Kingdom Hearts 3, as well as what Sora looks like, since we already know what he's going to look like. But you know, I was showing this to my buddies of the Geek Fighters, you know, Fighter Chaos and 16-Bit Jeff, that I collaborate with on a weekend basis. And Chaos told me that he's very surprised how the main characters, both Sora and Riku, how they look much more grown up, or how they managed to grow up than, you know, looking very young and very kind of kiddish in the first game and teenage in the second game, and now they almost look like they're in their late teens to adulthood. So yeah, and I definitely agree with him with where he's going with that, and it only makes me more excited to see what the other characters in the game are going to look like. You know, the human characters, you know, like Kairi, Axel, Terra, Ventus, Aqua, Roxas, Shion, Naminé, and, you know, all those ones that have a very prominent, you know, figure within the Kingdom Hearts franchise. But I guess we'll have to wait and see when this game releases this year, sometime this year. I would say a holiday 2018 release, but I could be mistaken. I wouldn't be surprised if the game got delayed to 2019, at least in the West, because I think 2018 is the definitive launch time for Japan at least. But hey, if they could pull off a simultaneous worldwide release for, you know, not only Japan, but as well as North America and Europe, then hey, I'm all up for that. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for this episode today of Double RPG Side Quest. So if you like what you see, be sure to rate this video, as well as leaving your feedback down in the comments. Also, speaking of comments, be sure you leave me a question, so that way I can read it off the next time when I do a video like this, because that is something I'm going to be doing from now on when I'm doing this video segment here. So yeah, definitely leave your comments in the comment section below that's in relation to the topic of what you see, and then whoever I pick in the next video, I will definitely read off that comment for you all. So yeah, be sure you do that, and also if you like what you see, then be sure to subscribe to my channel underneath this video, as more support from you guys will mean that more content is coming from me in the future that you guys are not going to find anywhere else. So until next time, guys, this is Double RPG signing off by saying Godspeed and game on, gamers. Peace out!